Okay, so this is exercise number 1 of stability for the feet, mobility for the ankles. The concept of alternating stability and mobility is something that we're going to do all the way up the body. Starts at the feet, but you could really start anywhere. What we want is, for an optimally performing body, you want stable feet, mobile ankles, stable knees, mobile hips, stable lumbar spine, mobile thoracic spine, stable shoulder blade, mobile shoulder joint, glenohumeral joint, stable elbows, mobile wrists, stable hands. Or if you were going up the spine, stable lumbar spine, mobile thoracic spine, stable cervical spine. So to begin that, we're starting at the feet and ankles with stable feet, mobile ankles. First exercise we're going to do starts with highly technical equipment. This is a piece of 4-inch PVC. I picked it up at Lowe's. Started out twice as long, and I cut it in half, which is great because I'm going to need both of these. I can be anywhere where the pipe's not going to slip around a lot. So carpet and wood don't work real well. I would throw down a yoga mat if I was on wood. I need something to help me balance. Kitchen counters work real well, but in this case I'm using a dips rack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the pipes just a little bit, and I'm going to turn my feet out just a little bit. Now, throughout this whole exercise, I want to think that my feet are wrapping around the pipes and keeping my whole sole of my foot in contact with the pipes, especially the pinky toe side, because that's what tends to come off. So if I'm too turned out, it's going to be impossible for me to wrap my foot around and keep it in contact with the pipe. So I just go slightly turned out, and then I'm going to roll out towards the pinkies toes, out towards the toes, and then I'm going to roll back in towards my heels. I'm keeping my legs straight. So I roll out, I watch that my alignment stays the same in my body, and I roll back in. I would suggest that when you start this, you start in a squat rack or with something where you can really hang on, but then as you go along, you want to get to where you don't need support. I roll out, and then in, roll out, really working my range of motion as far as I can get, getting a good stretch in here, really pushing how far around the rolls I can get on the way out. I'm going to take 15 of those, rolling out as far as I can, back in as far as I can. If the floor is a little bit slick, my pipes will tend to slowly turn in just because of the pressure of my feet, and I may have to fix them partway through the set. I can just click them together, and they're parallel again. So 15 of those, rolling out and back in. Then I'm going to turn my feet slightly in. Again, I want my legs straight. That's a little harder to do here. And I roll out, this time that's towards the heels, and then I roll in toward the toes, and I'm really working hard on wrapping the foot, keeping the big toe in contact with the pipes. Rolling in and out, in and out, trying not to let my spine do anything funny, so my body is just tall and easy, riding on top of my hips, rolling the feet in and out. 15 times. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the pipes by just a little bit. Both of my feet are parallel, and they're in their own little railroad track, so there's probably about this much space, 3 inches, 4 inches space in between the 2 feet. They're both parallel, and I'm going to roll both feet together. So front heel down, back toe down, and then both feet apart. Front toe down, back heel down. Together and apart. And again, I'm trying not to let anything funny happen to my body. I try to stay real still in the body as I roll way together, way apart. Keeping that back leg straight all the time. So I'm really sending that back heel down here, getting that strong stretch for the ankle, and then sending that front heel down, back toe down. Then I switch my feet after I get 15 of them, and again, reaching and reaching, trying to stay easy in the body. You want to wean yourself off of needing a whole lot of support, but it's good to be close to the support all the time, even if you're not using it, so that you don't flail around. I don't want to take my body out of alignment just to find balance. So I like something really stable that my hand can be really close to if I'm going to need it. So I got 15 of those going all the way up, all the way in. So again, you have 4 directions. You have feet turned slightly out, rolling out and in. Feet turned slightly in, rolling in and out. Right foot forward, rolling the feet away and together. And then left foot forward, rolling the feet away and together. That's exercise number 1, stability for the foot, mobility for the ankle.